after I've already done the video. It's been like days later, so forgive me, but I do have something important that I would like to bring up. I made a website, and I will have the link for that down below. And it's basically just like a mom break website where you can communicate with other people in the comment sections, get tips and tricks, see pictures, videos, blog posts. It's pretty much got a lot. So check it out. It's pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with it so far. It is still getting to where it needs to be. I haven't posted any blogs yet, but I will be shortly. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you've probably read at least one of my blogs in the past. I tend to write a lot. Check that out, and you can subscribe and get notifications whenever I post a blog or something. I also created some merch, and I'm not a big YouTuber. I am a very small YouTuber. I did not create like merch as in like Baker's Baby Book, let's get excited about my channel, because it's not really a big channel and I don't need merch for myself. But I created it because I am really passionate about autism and autism awareness, because if you don't know, if you're new, I have 2 kids who are autistic, and that makes half my kids. So I know a fair bit about autism, and I would like other people to learn about it and know about it, because I feel like for my kids that'll be really beneficial as they grow up. And so while I try and bring awareness to autism on my channel, I want to just do something that can help other people all over the world. And it sounds so silly when I say it, but I made several items, I'll show pictures around here, that are pretty basic. They're nothing exciting. I made like a hoodie and a mug and stuff like that. I try to keep the price as low as I possibly could. So for each item that is sold, I only get $2 from it. That's just the way I made it, because the prices seem so high and I knew that I wouldn't want to buy it if it was that high. So I'm trying to keep things reasonable for you guys, because I know merch can get pretty expensive, and these aren't anything fancy. It's mostly just because I am going to be donating the money that I get from these to a charity called OAR. And they do a lot of things with the money. You can kind of choose where you want the money to go. I will leave a link to their page down below in the description as well. OAR stands for Organization for Autism Research. They use the money to support research that is ongoing, so research that's already being done, but they donate money so they can continue doing that research and maybe find some ways to help people with autism. They do outreaches to schools, which I believe is just helping schools understand what autism is and helping the kids in those schools with their autism. They support charity runners, which I don't know a lot about that part. And you can also sponsor research studies. If you have a huge donation, you can sponsor a brand new research study. I don't think we're gonna get that much money, but it's definitely a cool thing. Maybe if this goes pretty well, I might do another one later on where the items are more expensive, so that maybe we could do that. But right now, I am just going to be donating to the part that helps adults get college scholarships. Basically, I believe they take $3,000 and they will donate that to an autistic adult who is wanting to go to college but otherwise couldn't afford it. I think this is really, really beneficial, because if you think about it, most parents who have autistic kids have a lot of debt. Medical bills, therapies, everything is so expensive. And if you have one autistic child, the chances of you having another autistic child are dramatically increased. So if you're paying for one child who's autistic and then you have more, or you didn't know your child was autistic and you have more and then find out they're all autistic, then you're in some deep doo-doo with the money. And so it can be really hard for parents to financially support their kids to get into college. So I think that that is a really great thing. I think it's a really good idea, and I want to support that. So with your help, because I can't do it alone, you guys know I am not in a great place financially, but I really, really want to help these people. I know a lot of you don't have a lot of money and definitely don't feel like you need to buy anything. This is honestly just a test run to see if this is even something you guys like. So I will have the links all down below if you want to check them out, and I will see you guys next video. Bye guys. Good morning guys, and welcome back to our videos. It is a Sunday morning. Kaden and Asher are up at my mom's house spending the night. Well, they spent the night last night. Bryce is being weird. I got my hair done and it looks different, but I like it. I actually really like it. I started on the project that I was talking about in my last video where I'm spray painting the table. I actually just started with a chair first to see how it looked. We've got a water table set up. What do you think, Em? Do you like it? Okay guys, so I'm in my like blanket robe thing. I talked about it on the live stream yesterday, but we are heading to the vehicle right now. No.
There you go.
You got your arms out. Here, put your arm out. There we go, nice and warm. So the lighting's a little strange here because the sun is we parked in a weird spot, but we are at Panda getting something for Bryce and I to eat. I have this entire huge pile of clothes that I don't even know. I honestly think the kids just dumped out a basket of clothes in the middle of my room, and I just broke into my bedroom because the kids locked the door before we left, and I didn't know it until I had to pee really bad and was trying to get in here to go to my bathroom, and no, it was locked. Rummaging around for a key, and I'm here. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and see how you all are doing. It is 2019, finally, and a new year will bring many new things for everyone. The beauty of a new year, feeling like something's changing even when really it's you deciding to make the changes, which can be done at any time. It doesn't matter what year you're still in, but I think it's a motivator for people to say this year things are going to be different. We did find some houses, but they are farther away than we wanted, and a lot of things would have to change, which change can be very good, but it can also be very bad, and it's kind of a toss-up when you make changes like that, where you're uprooting your job and your schools and your family and completely changing everything. I think it's scary for everybody, but it's definitely scary for us because we had such a bad experience moving here and changing everything drastically when we had a good thing going for us. But since we don't have a good thing going for us here, change may be necessary. We are looking into other towns that we hadn't originally considered, and we found some things that we really like. I tend to gravitate towards the older houses. I like early 1900s houses that have been updated just because of the high ceilings, 2 stories, usually an unfinished basement, sometimes not. The wood work is amazing. Generally have hardwood floors. It's just, I don't know, I like the layout of it. I like the size. They tend to have more bedrooms and bigger spaces, not as amazing of master bathrooms, but I can live without that. I've been looking into those, and luckily where we live, they have several options available right now, which we're not buying right now. We're waiting until the summer. Since the market usually heats up in the summer, there'll probably be a whole bunch popping up. But these older houses, they generally go for a lot less money just because they're older houses. And people get kind of scared when purchasing an older house. This house was built in the 1950s. You probably might not be able to tell just looking at it, but yeah, it's 1950s, early 1950s, and I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful, but it does not have a whole lot of space, and it's probably not worth the price that we paid for it. Well, now technically it is because of the market, but at the time it wasn't. And we really, I mean, you live and you learn. And it was our first time buying a house, and we learned. We do not yet know what our budget is. We are not going to be doing that until we get our credit score a little better, because right now it's not looking so great. And then we will go and see what we can afford and shop around. And I will bring you on that journey just like I brought you on this one, probably a little more in depth than I did last time when we bought this house. I don't remember what was going on, but I lost my camera, so I will remember this time to not lose my camera when I'm in the process of house hunting, because I know this is super exciting. It's something super fun, and I know I love watching other YouTubers move. So I hope you guys are having a great January 2019. It feels crazy to say that, but it's 2019, guys. So I will see you guys later. I love you all, and have a great January.